Hello, Matt. Just really quickly wanted to go over your website and give you a bit of a SEO audit. This looks like a GoDaddy site. Yep, it's a GoDaddy site. Just one of the really basic websites, but it works for your purposes, I'm sure. So let's see. Does it have your Facebook profile too? Nice. Anyways, just when I first looked at it, I was thinking it doesn't have very many call to actions. Has email us. See what happens if we go. Okay, so it goes to contact form. Nice, that works. It's also good to have a click to call button right in the front, or a form. Like this is a website I was just building earlier for a guy in Pittsburgh. I have the click to call button. I have the form request, that kind of stuff. You're also lacking in content. The more words you have on the page, the better it will rank. Usually on the home page, we try to have like 1,200 words and target really specific local keywords. And let me show you what I mean by that. So when I put your website here in my tool, it shows the organic traffic and the organic keywords that you're currently ranking for. You're not ranking for any right now, and 0 organic traffic. That's mostly because the lack of content. You only have a few hundred words, so Google doesn't really know what your website is about. It also could be because your website might be really new and doesn't have many backlinks going towards it. So how Google works is it has bots that go and read all of the content on your website, categorizes it, and indexes it. So you have concrete on your website 11 times, so it knows that you're kind of about concrete. It knows you're in Oklahoma. You have there 2 times, but you want to have really specific, you want to control what Google sees by putting the right keywords. So let me show you what a good example would be. So say I'm looking for in Oklahoma City for a concrete contractor. First thing I see is this Google Map Pack, which I'll get into in a little bit. The first real business that's ranking is this guy, Bill's Custom Concrete. So let's check out his SEO. When I put him here, he is currently getting 307 organic traffic every month. His organic keywords are these. So these are the keywords that he has in his text, kind of like the ones you have in yours, but he has controlled which ones he has. So concrete OKC. 90 people search that every month. There's not very much competition, only 4 out of 100 for how competitive it is. He's in position number 1, and he's getting a third of the traffic. That's pretty average. Usually about a third goes to the top guy. So 31 people are clicking on his site from that 90. Also his brand, Concrete Contractors, OKC, that's a really good one. 200 per every month, only 1 out of competitiveness, so super easy to rank for if you had that one on there. He's ranked number 4, and he gets only 15 a month. So if he could get to rank number 1, I bet he could get around 50 to 100 from just that keyword alone. Anyways, it looks like Oklahoma City actually has some pretty great keywords. New concrete driveways, concrete. So what makes a good keyword? It has to be location specific. It has Oklahoma City or whatever city you're in. That's the best. Having buyer intent. Somebody searching this would be looking for a concrete contractor or custom concrete. Also specific to your service. And then you want the ones that have the high search volume and lowest competitiveness so that you can rank for them easily. So that's what I would recommend. I would recommend getting a ton more content, like 1,200 words more, targeting at least 5 or 6 of the really high search volume keywords. And then on the home page, you should have around 1,200, and all these service pages, which doesn't look like you have service pages, you'd want to have at least 600 for each service page. So for his, look at his service pages. I'm sure he has at least 600 words, which he's targeting all of these concrete cement coloring, patterned concrete designs, stamped concrete, etc. So yeah, you definitely need to build out the website more, get a ton more content, add some more pictures. Even the pictures that you add, you can have keywords inside of them if you name the picture a keyword. So that's another trick. Anyways, so that's the basic SEO for websites. The next thing is your Google Map listing. So let me try to find your own Prolific Construction LLC. Can I find it? Let's type it into Google. Prolific Construction LLC. Oops. Will your business profile show up? Didn't show up. Okay. Well, anyways, let me just show you on one of these guys. So a lot of the traffic is going to come through your Google business listing. If you don't have one already, I can find yours, but you'll want to go to google.com/business and create one. That's where people will leave reviews. That's where you'll get a lot of your traffic. You want to be in the top 3 so that when people Google something, it will show up in these top 3, and they'll just usually click on the first few of them. But in order to get it to rank after you create it on Google.com/business, you need to completely fill out your profile. There's 700 characters that you need to fill out. You want to add lots and lots of photos. The more photos, the better. Make them square, don't make them long, because they look better and will help in the rankings a little bit better. You can name those photos the keywords I was talking about earlier for all the photos you add to your Google business listing. You'll also want to make sure you have all of the categories that apply to your business. So if you do concrete, if you do home renovation, if you do new home builds, you want to add all of those categories. Looks like all of these guys are only concrete contractors, so maybe they haven't done the best job on their SEO either. Oops. Let's check. Yeah. So you can have a primary category of concrete contractor, and you can have secondary categories of lots and lots of other things where you can list your other services. Like this guy, he's got paving contractor, drainage service. There's lots of other things. You could be general contractor, etc. Then after you have all of the right categories, lots of pictures, your business description written, the next thing that will really help ranking is getting lots of reviews, texting your business profile to your past customers to get reviews, and then getting citations. So let's find roofer. So there's a citation is a directory or a business listing. Your Facebook page counts as a citation. Anytime you can make a business profile on a website, like Yellow Pages, AnswerList, HomeAdvisor, etc. Those are all citations and will help boost your ranking in the map pack. The more you have, the more trustworthy of business you seem. Google knows you're not a scam, and it will rank you higher. So definitely usually when I'm building a new website, I'll get around 200 of these. Usually takes like 20 minutes per each one. So it doesn't take too long, and it definitely helps a lot. If you need help with your website, keyword research, or redesigning it or anything, feel free to reach out. I can definitely give you some tips and help you in that way as well.